haven't uploaded an episode of my 1.20 survival let's play in over 3 months, and that's for 2 reasons mainly. The first one is I've been really busy, but the second one, and the more important one, is I've been bored of the world, and that's for a few reasons. So before I explain more about that, let's explain it. The first thing, this is a new Minecraft series because I'm getting rid of the old one because I'm bored of it. So this is PlanetEGM, my new series that I'm starting. This is going to be episode 0, where I explain a ton of stuff. If you think that's going to be really boring and you don't want to listen to all the explaining, you can skip straight to episode 1, which is where I'm actually doing stuff and progressing with the game. That will come out the exact same time as this video, so if you're watching this, it's already out, and if you think this is boring, you can go straight to that. So, as I'm getting some basic stone tools, let me explain about this world. So, over a year ago, I started a new survival 1.19 at the time, let's play, and then it changed to 1.20 when 1.20 came out. But basically, it was, I built in a Mayan / medieval style village, where I basically built a giant village, which was some Mayan temples, some medieval buildings, and I was really excited to build that village. And eventually, it was episode 21, I finished that village, where I completed it. Basically, I'd finished all the buildings, and the problem, I think the bad thing that I did was I rushed straight to start a new build, and it was like, it wasn't I called it a mega base. It wasn't a mega base, but it was going to be my main base for the world. But the way I like to build my builds in general is to just go with the flow. I get an idea, I start building. Now, that's what I didn't do with this one. I went to creative to design this. After I started designing it, Yeah, okay, you do get call from that. Anyway, after I designed it, I went to survival and copied the entire design. And I think that's what got me really bored, because that's not how I like to build. I don't know why I did that, but it really just made me really bored of the world really quickly. So over the next episodes, I started building this, but I was getting really bored. There were more gaps between videos, and episode 26 was the last episode that I recorded. I actually started recording episode 27. In fact, I have some spare footage which is playing right now. Now that we've done the outside, I was thinking of this area, of doing this area, which is going to be a sand village, and it's going to be really cool. Alright, I've done some really basic terraforming, but it looks much nicer than it did before. Like this. So, the way it's weird, because it's in really weird quarters. So I might put, so that's never going to get used. But, so I started recording episode 27, but I couldn't be bothered doing more of it. That means episode 26 will be the last episode of that world. So now I'll explain why I got bored of that one and why I'm quitting that world. We're now starting a new one, a fresh, amazing world, and I'm really excited to play it. So I need to explain a few things about this world now. So the first thing that I need to explain is that this is a set seed, kind of. So basically the way I make my survival worlds is I'll make creative worlds, a ton of them, until there's a really nice seed that I'd like to play. And by nice seed, I mean, good biomes, nice places to build. I don't mean a ton of things by spawn where I can easily get stacked. That would just be boring. So I'm talking about a good seed where I can build nice things and have obviously not be overpowered immediately. So what I do then is I'll get the seed and put it into the survival, into my survival world, and then start playing, which is this. So I've got a survival world which is fully survival, and I also have the same seed but a creative world for testing. So that's one thing. I don't know if you like to consider it cheating, but I think it's just so that I have a smooth start at the start of the world. There's not a likelihood of me quitting the world then. Ooh, there's a lot of sugarcane by spawn. I'll have to go and get that. Okay, the final thing that I need to explain is that I play on an Xbox Series S, which means that with advancements, you don't get advancements. You get you only get them if you've never done them before ever. So obviously, since I've had a ton of survivor worlds off and on YouTube in the past, I will not get any or not many advancements in this world. So that doesn't mean that I'm cheating, it just means that I play on an Xbox. Alright, so I think I've explained everything that I need to explain for this world. So, before I end episode 0 and start episode 1, I'd like to go and just smelt some food up. Alright, and with our food acquired, that will be the end of episode 0, which was just explaining the world. Now, if you think this looks like an interesting world, go and watch episode 1, which will be, as I said, out exactly the same time. And then you can enjoy this new survival Let's Play.